You've been getting your life in order, getting yourself in better shape. You've been getting your finances in order. You reinvented yourself as a person. Just understand when you reinvent yourself or you're in the process of reinventing yourself, you're going to have to reinvent your environment. You're going to have to reinvent your circle. Because this is the thing. Just because you're working on yourself, becoming a brand new person in your own way, becoming a better version of yourself, don't think people around you are going to always accept that version of you. See, that's the problem I've always had with friends and stuff because, like, they're only going to see you from the lens of what they've always seen you from. Family, the same way. When you're becoming somebody different, when you're morphing into a better version of yourself, a lot of times the people around you, if they're not good people, they're going to try to keep you or try to bring you back to who you used to be. See, that's why it's so important when you are working on yourself and you are actively trying to improve your finances and you're trying to get your life in order and you're trying to become a better version of yourself. It's very important that you start this journey by yourself because everybody is not going to want to see you start to do better than them or even catch up to them from their perspective, right? People don't want to see you start changing into a better person a lot of the times because it makes them feel like they're not changing in a positive way. So what they do to counteract that is they try to put you in a box. They still try to treat you like how they used to treat you, talk to you how they used to talk to you, because to them, they want to keep you grounded in what they see you as, the identity that they have always labeled you to be. So when you're becoming a new person, when you're working on changing yourself, you have to remember when you reinvent yourself, you also have to reinvent your circle, reinvent your environment, because you're creating a new mindset, new habits, new ways of approaching life. And your old circle of people, whether that's family or friends or whoever, they can hinder your progress just because they want to keep you how they always have seen you. Everything that you come to the table with that's brand new, that's different, that feels weird to them. So how they adjust to that is belittling you, making you seem like you're a tryhard, making it seem like you think you're better than them. Oh, you in the gym? You trying to get skinny? You trying to get buff? Who you trying to impress? You think that's gonna change anything? You'll get little slick comments. You get little slick jokes thrown your way when you're on your way of becoming a better person. Because they don't want to see you change. Because if you change and you're becoming a better person and you're getting your money up and you're looking better and you're getting more options or you're getting more opportunities, they are going to start feeling more and more insecure because at the end of the day, it's always a secret competition with your friends, man or woman. It is always a secret competition, even with family. Just remember that it is always, whether it's friends, family, sometimes even your girlfriend or even your boyfriend, whatever side you on, there is always a undertone competition going on there. Most of the time, they don't want to see you do better than them. You have to keep that in the back of your mind because at the end of the day, you descending to a better version of yourself can make somebody feel like, who do they think they are? They think they're going to come around me, around my friends, glowing, shining like that, making me look dull? Nah, I gotta damper their light. Let me make fun of them. Let me throw jokes their way. Let me look at them like they're a weirdo. Let me treat them like they're a weirdo. Let me tell them that they feel like that they changed. Let me make them feel like they're changing in a negative way. Let me discourage them from growing. You got to be careful about that because that right there is why a lot of people go right back to what they was doing at first because they don't want to feel not accepted. They want to be a part of the table. They want to feel like they're still part of. And this is the sad truth. When you start to grow, When you start to become a better person, sometimes you're not going to be welcomed at the table no more with certain people. Sometimes you're not going to be able to go back to certain groups and cliques and stuff no more. You're going to have to become your own person, create your own circle of friends, starting from scratch. And that for a lot of people is scary, starting over, making new people that you're cool with. Again, I don't believe in the word friend. I believe creating an environment full of people that you're cool with, that you can really understand, that understand you. Y'all both enjoy each other's company. Y'all both want to see each other win. Y'all are cool. Right? But you may have to reinvent everything in your life, not just yourself, but everything around you. Because those same people can destroy everything you worked hard to become. Because of one thing: jealousy, envy, feeling like they're less than because of how much work you're putting in versus the lack of work they're putting in. So just be careful out there when you are on this journey of improving yourself. Just know, a lot of people are not going to be happy for you. A lot of people are not going to be clapping for you. A lot of people, a lot of the time, are going to just be watching you, hoping that you make a mistake, hoping that you fall or fail. Because deep down, they don't want to see you do better than them. Remember that it is always a secret competition. It's never just a plain even field of we just want to see everybody win and I want to see you do better than me, long as you're happy. No, it's always a secret competition. So keep that in your mind when you are out here working on yourself. You're going to always be faced with resistance, lust, temptation, greed. It's always going to be there because that's just how it works. Because you're trying to be something better at a baseline level. You're trying to be over that baseline level. And a lot of people are not over that baseline level with themselves. They operate from a surface level. And when you're operating from a different perspective, a different level, that makes a lot of people feel uncomfortable. We got to bring you back down. We got to put that shade or that drape over your light. So just keep that in your mind when you're working on yourself. It's not going to be no easy journey. You got to be strong. You got to be focused. But I'm out, man. Peace.